It is written that in the beginning God created the heavens, and yet with his hands he rolled the stars in formation, and out of him proceeded life. It is written that he made things that do not appear, and laid the foundations of the earth. But the question is, who is God? If we could find these answers, where is he? This has been the cry through the ages. Even Job, the most perfect man in his time, wanted to know if he could find where he was. Maybe to go up to his door and knock at his door, if he could only see him. To understand this being, we must travel before time and see what existed before the very existence. Before the beginning, it was all darkness. There wasn't a star, moon, or sign of life, but void space. It was the existence of everything in its primary form. It was a fountain of rainbow, which occupied both space and eternity. There was no beginning. There was no end. Just like a perfect circle existed. Existence was in its prime. That very existence is what we refer to as God. But in the beginning, he was not God, because the very word God means object of worship, and he was all alone, without form, but in his very nature was attributes. These attributes he longed to express. He was all alone with his thoughts, and desired to express them. What did he do? He condescended himself from eternity, where he occupied all space. He compressed himself into one light. The process is what science calls the Big Bang, because the process generated a lot of reaction that shook the whole of eternity. The very being who would be seen as God. He was the Logos. His appearance was a ball of lights. To prove this theory, science found out by passing a white light through a prism that it will produce 7 colors of rainbow. Alternatively, pass the 7 colors of rainbow through the same prism, and it will produce 1 white light. At this point, the Logos had no form and no body, and there was nothing still existing but him. His first creation was himself. Contrary to what you may have believed, he created a body of lights, which he stepped into, a body with legs and hands. After he was done with his experiments, he saw that it was good, but he was still all alone. He created angels to worship him, but that was not enough. This was when he became God. The civilization of angels was one that lasted for eternity, but God longed for something more, and God created man. In the beginning, before God created the heavens and the earth, God was all alone, and like you, loneliness was not a pleasant thing. God needed fellowship. He didn't want to be alone, and so he created man. Everything you see came out of that big fountain of 7 colors as he revolved and condescended into the Logos. I will leave you with this question. We know that God is perfect, and after every creation, he saw that it was good. Why then did the scriptures say that the earth was void, and darkness covered the surface of the earth? Stay subscribed for more discuss in the next video.